and we are starting off just like we did yesterday with 3-star after 3-star. One and yes! It's a triple! He is pumped up. Let's go, Th15. They will be moving on.
Jijin is in a beautiful position. Oh, just when they needed it the most, Eve check comes in. The Yak is going to clutch this 3-star.
To try to make it to the finals, because in the lower bracket will be Tribe Gaming and Badzinger. But let's kick this one off with the first attack coming in from Vic of JX Tiger. We got ourselves the P.E.K.K.A. Smash. Notice the base. It does have the Inferno Towers right kind of in a line with the Eagle Artillery all the way to the top side. We're taking a Siege Barracks, so this could, we've seen it before, result in a 1-star. We've only seen one 1-star so far in the World Championship.
Yeah, and that was a game changer in the matchup, really helping Badzinger. I don't know that we'll see this today. Not that I want to jinx it here, but I think Vic is a long-standing P.E.K.K.A. Smash player, and we did actually see them in the World's warm-ups providing us with some new content with the P.E.K.K.A. Smashes earlier this year. Beautiful push coming in. We see the Loons actually taking the lead here for those healers. We want to pick up some of the traps along the way, but they can also take down the defenses.
Absolutely. Now just luring out the CC of the Rocket Loons. The Warden ability goes off and protects a bunch of the troops right through the middle of this base, pushing it towards the Town Hall on the backside. The jump should give him access towards the Town Hall. Not going to go into the multi, but the P.E.K.K.A.s are ignoring. Oh no, they do come back around to the jump. The Rage is continuing this up, and luckily these healers are under the Rage. They're going to keep these P.E.K.K.A.s full health, as now the Hog Riders are coming over to make their way to the multi-target Inferno with the Town Hall just going down.
Those Hog Riders protecting the Royal Champion, who's able to hold on to the ability. Typically, you want this approach when you have some heavy-hitting items on the back end, but there are none here.
Wow.
No scatter shots, no single targeting Infernos. This is looking absolutely wiped out as Vic continues to concentrate and make sure that this is a done deal.
It is indeed a done deal. Let's go and get some love in the chat for Vic and some 3 stars. Hype indeed. What a way to kick off the first attack in day number 3 with the pressure on the line here, Lady B.
Oh, pressure does not seem to be getting to Vic. Having the first lead attack.
Yeah. Will be knocked out as we've seen it.
Yeah, and this is definitely something that Queen Walkers is looking to finally take advantage of. Having wound up in second place to ATN, this is their opportunity to shine and pick up that first place this year in the World Championships. Stodra, as you called it, kicking off in that first place position and doing what he does so well, the Super P.E.K.K.A. Smash. He is a resident ground attacker and kicking this one off with a Warden to start setting up the funnel.
Well, I got some awesome stats for all the stats lovers out there in chat. Out of the last 94 attacks that Stodra has done, 81 of them has been with the P.E.K.K.A. Smash. He loves this attack strategy, and he does it so well. So as a base builder, if you're JX Tiger, you know at least one of your bases is guaranteed basically to be hit with the P.E.K.K.A. Smash.
And I think he's got a pretty good hit rate with it as well, so you're guaranteed to see that 3-star head-to-head matchup from the start. Let's see if he can do it though, or if JX Tiger has found a way to defend Stodra. So we come in with the P.E.K.K.A.s, with those Super Wizards behind. We need to see the healers transferring over to the P.E.K.K.A. stat, but we do at least have the goal in providing some additional tank early through. Yeah,
with that tanking, trying to continue this push, the Warden ability going off, really wanting to protect those P.E.K.K.A.s. That's the key with this attack strategy. If you keep your P.E.K.K.A.s alive, you'll be able to keep the Super Wizards behind them alive, since they will be the ones that are tanking for in front. Now with that King ability going off, we have taken out the Eagle Artillery, so we don't have to worry about that hitting our troops as he continues to move through. But the problem is, this Queen, she should make her way to the Town Hall after this multi-target Inferno goes down. We do have some of those P.E.K.K.A.s that did wander off to the right side. Queen with her ability. Come on, Queen. Oh, she should secure the Town Hall here with her ability no matter what.
Okay, so that invisibility spell keeping her alive and well through her ability. A bit unfortunate for the Warden to hog those healers because you want the Queen staying alive. Stodra breathing a sigh of relief, celebrating, knowing he's got the 3-star. JX Tiger not able to hold him back in this matchup, so we go in head-to-head.
Oh, look at that. He is excited. excited. Yes, take that picture, everybody. Take those screenshots. It is a 3-star for Stodra of Queen Walkers. The answer indeed. What an amazing attack. He comes in with the P.E.K.K.A. Smash. You know he's going to be coming in with that attack strategy, and he's still 3 stars your bases with it. You just can't stop. Very surprised on how well they have been doing, especially with their bases. Granted, Stodra just did take down their base for a 3-star, but now we have Ren coming in for JX Tiger with the Lalo. We're taking a look with, it looks to be a Sui Lalo with some skeleton spells. Typically, you tend to see that being used wherever the Queen or Royal Champion is located. We have this King pushing his way closer towards that enemy Queen and the multi-target Inferno over here.
A great split up of the heroes, just adding the extra value of setting up this funnel, giving it a wider berth so we can get narrower pathing for the Lalo portion. Queen does make her way around that Ice Golem, just providing a little extra tank. But look at the King pushing through. He's actually wrapping his way around, going to come right into the center of the base. As a Royal Champ, though, has to pick off the Hound here. She's not taking on any fire, so she can reserve. Ooh, I say that, and the Expo we've got on her now, so she's going to have to force through that ability.
Oh, the ability does go off. The invisibility protecting the Royal Champion. But I'm really surprised that he is coming in with the Sui Lalo. We can take a look at his hit rate overall, is at 90%. But when he comes in with the Sui Lalo, it's actually his lowest hit rate overall in all the attacks that he's done, which is just at 40%. So that is very surprising. So let's see if he can turn that around and turn this into a 3-star here. Looks like a few of the balloons have moved off to the left. With that Stone Slammer coming in on the top side, going to help take out the scatter shot, move through here. There's a freeze right in the middle, but get ready for a bunch of red air bombs right into the core.
Yeah, that's exactly what we expect. What I do like is the drop of the Skelly spells here just to distract the beams from that multi-targeting Inferno. Rages up those loots, there are the traps, but the Warden timing of that tome lifts them through safe and sound.
Does indeed, and look at that. It's a single target Inferno over on the far left side. That Stone Slammer is still up, has yet to pop, and it looks like he's gonna be getting a 3-star again for JX Tiger. Down goes Stodra's base, and he does convert, adding a 3-star to the board. Single target Inferno's going down, has 2 balloons for cleanup, doesn't really need them, and beautiful job for Ren. What a great hit.
Again, little celebratory hype in there. This is awesome to see. I can't get over the fact that we get to see the players, their excitement, and just watching them through these. It's very interesting to see how calm they can seem during these attacks.
Absolutely. I would just be sweating so much. It would just be, I don't know what I would do. I would be shaking so much that I could not drop my troops. I'm sure many viewers at home would be as well. You're probably so nervous just sitting right now watching this stream and seeing what's happening. I just couldn't imagine doing what they're doing at this caliber. But I guess if you've been doing for so long, you've put so much time and practiced all these out, moved some traps around, but granted, they've probably built close to 100 bases maybe to prepare for something like this.
Absolutely, but we do have the top players in the world, so it is difficult to try and trip them up. It's that game of almost like that game of mousetrap, building the better base, but not when you have these superb attackers. So Gaku now coming in. We have him working along with the Queen, Charge, Drag Rider. Queen working through towards that multi-targeting Inferno area, but she's actually going to wrap her way down and around to the scatter shot, and we do need to be mindful of the pathing of those healers just out of range of the multi.
If we're taking a look at this hit rate for Gaku at 83.3%, that is the highest here on the Queen Walkers in terms of really overall the last several wars. Even though Stars, he did go perfect during the qualifiers, which was on another level, but the thing with these healers, they're getting hit by this multi-target Inferno. Can he keep these healers alive? He doesn't have any heal spell for him, but he keeps the free spell so he can try to protect them.
Yeah, that first one not covering the Inferno, running it a little bit risky, but wanting to get the bow and the Queen within the lineup. Healers are still alive, but the Queen needs to go the distance to get to the Town Hall. Safe and sound, she's already burned through the ability, so this is a sticky situation.
It is indeed. Now the Queen's making her way to the Town Hall. We still have that Stone Slammer to deploy. The Dragon Rider unfortunately goes off. The multi-target Inferno is going to wipe those healers off, and the Queen doesn't have her ability. There's the invisibility. Queen, no, she can't get the Town Hall. He does already have the Royal Champion deployed. so he has to send the blimp in to secure the town hall.
This blimp needs to do the job here. We know there's no sneaky goblins, but
it popped early.
It opens up. Can this Inferno Drag? The Inferno Drag can't even pick it off. We do have the world champion.
Oh my goodness. Wait, the percentage as well. What? Is this a 1-star? The Queen did not get the town hall? Wow. He can't even believe it as well. The Seeking Air Mines took that battle blimp down right away, and the balloons could not take that town hall down. And that is the story of JX Tiger's bases. And this is a 1-star. I would never have thought I would be seeing Gaku getting a 1-star in this stage. But hey, the war is not over. But the thing is, JX Tiger with back-to-back triples. This is going to put Queen Walkers to 4. So JX Tiger up 2 stars. That is going to be almost impossible to make a comeback just like that. But oh, man, that is unfortunate for Gaku.
That is. I mean, if you told me today that we were going to see a 1-star coming in from Queen Walkers, I would not have believed you. I definitely would not have. Now, we do see some teams coming in with 1-stars and able to make the recovery. We have seen that.
As a kind of last resort to take a town hall down, that is what can result. But now JX Tiger, if they 3-star, they are just going to get that much further away from Queen Walkers. But let's see, dropping a second balloon. Once he's waiting to drop these healers onto this Queen, as he's going to get closer towards potentially moving his way into the single. Looks like he does wall break a little bit to the right. So the Queen steps up into here, and then he'll continue his way through, and then going to come in with the Dragon Riders.
Yeah, I mean, you know, these Queen Charge Drag Rider attacks can be very unforgiving, as we just saw, with how you actually have to put out your troops in the various phases. This one a little bit easier because we don't have the multi, but we do need to be mindful of the single targeting Inferno that will start quickly roasting away, drops the freeze to hold it off, and the Queen should have some smooth sailing.
What a Coco Loon that pulled all those red air bombs. Yuda 14 was expecting potentially a charge from this area and have the healers be taken out, but that one balloon pulled all of those traps. That was perfect. Now continuing this Queen, jumping into the Town Hall as his Royal Champion is now joining in with the Dragon Riders over the Scatter Shot.
Yeah, Royal Champ with that Seeking Shield able to make her pass to the Scatter Shot, eliminating the threat of this compartment just. And the Drag Riders with a much safer approach now. Queen with an easy jump into the Town Hall and the ability means we will secure that. Definitely a 2-star on the board here. Let's see if he can push it forward for the 3.
Well, he's still hanging on to this battle blimp. He wants to be sure that Town Hall does go down because he cannot afford to give a 1-star back to the Queen Walkers. So he notices the Queen, locks onto the Town Hall, it still has her ability, so he is safe to drop that Stone Slammer on the bottom side of the space as it makes its way through. Air defense is going down. The Dragon Rider trying to take out the multi-target Inferno in the core. Can it do it? Yes! Down goes that middle multi, and the Queen is still trying to stay alive through this bottom section.
This is putting JX Tiger on the map right now, taking a massive lead over the Queen Walkers. Look at the Stone Slammer go. I wonder if we're actually even going to see if he had any troops inside.
Yeah, we have about 40 seconds left, so the question is about time. We got the Warden that's actually helping clean up, and he is liking this. He is showing off the JX Tiger logo, and we've got the balloons, the Dragon Rider coming out to finish this one off, and he indeed is going to be putting up a third 3-star in a row here for JX Tiger over Queen Walkers.
You said it before, not a lot of people had their eye on JX Tiger, but I will tell you, after today, after this weekend, I think that 76% 2-star is really going to come back to bite the Queen Walkers, but we have stars up to bat.
Yes.
This, you know, this is one of their star hitters, and we love to watch him. Lalo coming in with the Zapquake Lalo. Let's see where he's going to serve this up. We've got the 7-1 combo, so I've got my eye over, I would say normally, probably a Scatter Shot with the Queen,
Well, he's only
multi
got
is a nice option.
Yeah, he's only got the
Oh,
7.
the
Like,
7.
He didn't need the Earthquake because the 7 is enough to take out the Queen and the Inferno Tower there. Typically, you take the Earthquake if you don't want to take all 7 lightning spells. So he was able to still get that value. And now it looks like he wants to use Sneaky Goblins for the Town Hall. And look at this alleyway that's kind of right in the middle here, which can be a little awkward. Let's see what he's going to be able to do to get around that.
Yeah, that is going to be a tough spot for this Lalo. We expect to see all the traps, plus we've got the multi-beams that we do not want to have to contend with. The Queen wrapping her way around with the King and the Golem to tank here. Want to clear out this entire compartment, though. We've got the opening in the section, and we bring in the log launcher to open up the path, and we could get right there into that central line.
Yeah, we only have 5 Sneaky Goblins left, though, for this push into the Town Hall. Hopefully he doesn't drop the Sneaky Goblins a little bit too far to the right, because there is a Elixir Collector. No, he drops them to the top side into the Town Hall. There's the invisibility spell. Is it going to be enough with a builder to repair the Town Hall? He's trying, and yes, the Sneaky Goblins secure it right there as his heroes continue their push over to the right side.
Ooh, this is unfortunate. The log launcher did not open up the core of the base, but also we have the King splitting away from the Queen, not getting the full value. Royal Champ at least trying to pick off one of those, but we don't have the opening into the wall, and the Queen has easy access working around the side. So this multi is going to stand no heal to try and save them, and we still have to contend with the super minions that did not go down. We have a poison, so needs to drop it and keep them right there in it as the loons pass through.
Yeah, now the poison spell is hitting these super minions. The red air bomb's doing a massive amount. There they are. Down goes a handful of these balloons, but can these balloons fly from the left side around towards the middle multi? The Queen still has her ability, so that is fantastic. As he continues his push, the Yeti should protect this Queen a little bit more, especially with that unicorn. We have just under 1 minute with 1 freeze. The balloons find the tornado trap. Oh, this one's gonna be close.
It is, and the Queen still has her ability, so we want to keep her protected so she can work her way through, get those archers going, beat through the walls quickly, and get that multi taken down.
Come on, Queen. You're going to take out these skeletons. No problem here. We got 30 seconds left with a freeze and her ability. We've got ourselves a 3-star from Stars. That is exactly what they need in order to have the slightest of chances. Uses that freeze, and down it goes. The 3-star coming in from Stars of Queen Walkers, which is going to put them to 7 stars overall to the 9 for JX Tiger. Teams are remaining here in day number 3, and we will be crowning a new champion by the end of this stream, and cannot wait who it will be. We'll see with Joan of JX Tiger. They are trying to get ever closer to that trophy. We got ourselves a P.E.K.K.A smash, but we have a bad spells in the mix as well. We'll have to keep our eye on when it decides to drop this Ice Golem, which typically may end up being used for potentially a Wizard Tower to help provide a little bit of a distraction as the bats move through.
Yeah, so we'll look to see what splash remains. We do have the Wizard Towers on the back end, but all of those scatter shots, one easy access right towards the outside of the base, and the other that's going to cut through the pass, so it'll easily be taken down here. Now, we do leave that Town Hall open, but clearing the path so we can send the blimp in safely, it'll also help.
Eagle Artillery, yeah. Hit some of these P.E.K.K.As. Get ready for the Warden ability. Come on, there we go. Warden, beautiful. Look at that for the P.E.K.K.As. But out comes a triple Ice Golem. Klaus was expecting a P.E.K.K.A smash, and that is the one CC that you really don't want to find when you do an attack like this, because all his troops get stalled up so much by the freezes of the Ice Golems.
Yeah, this is a bit tough, and we can see, look at those healers getting targeted by the multi, which means we'll lose them out on the back end. That scatter shot we do still need to contend with, but we have the bats to come into play. He could potentially bat bomb this.
Multi, the RC, she dodged it. She didn't go for it. It was the skeletons that rerouted her to go on the outside. He really relied on that multi-Dark Inferno to go down, and his World Champion to go for that Wizard Tower, and he decides to now send the bats from the top side, but the Eagle Artillery is still up, and everything has died off. This Eagle eventually is going to lock onto these bats, and they will die instantly. Let's see, there it is. No, you can't get away from that Eagle. It is too late.
Oh, this is gonna hurt Joan. This is the defense that Queen Walkers was hoping to see. Not enough for them, but a good start. A little lead on the freeze as well, as you can see his frustration, knowing that there's really not a lot that he can do. However, they want to keep up and high. What was it, a 76%?
Yeah.
One star that came in from Stars, and this is gonna be on the, from Gaku, and this is gonna be on the lower side for them here. We do have a little more value to pick up with the 36 seconds that remain, but the Eagle is going to continue to fire away, limiting how much he can now get.
So all the viewers that are home are wondering, what was the reason that really stopped this? Well, like I mentioned, the triple ice golem. If you expect your opponent to come in with a P.E.K.K.A. Smash style attack, a triple ice golem does a fantastic job at slowing them down and the momentum to move through the base, and that's exactly what happened here. Because we typically tend to see a lot of times headhunters mixed in with lava hounds or maybe even super minions, especially if you have a clanmate that has it unlocked in order to donate something like that.
With their performances, so many triples coming in on the board, and of course, the defenses. Now, Klaus, this is a moment we've all been waiting for. Who doesn't want to see Klaus coming in to the mix? And we do have a log launcher to help force these heroes in. I expect to see a nice deep push into the space.
Yeah, I'm looking at this army, and I'm saying we've got ourselves the balloons, we got a golem, we got hogs. The initial thing that's standing out to me, he's got a bunch of free spells, which means that he really wants to invest like crazy for his heroes. There's the first one, right onto the scatter shot to help protect his king and move his way through. There's ground skeletons, really to protect his royal champion, to distract all of these areas right around the Seagull artillery. Look at this, dropping 2 hog riders to go in and help pick off that archer tower. Great job. He has these troops to an exact science of dropping them for exactly what they need to take down.
Well, this is a bit unfortunate. The log launcher only getting some shallow value, not making it to the multi where he anticipated it to go. This was meant to get deep inside the base, eliminating the damage zone, eliminating any potential risk, not only of the multi, but the traps inside.
Does have an invisibility, so he's going to use it here for his Royal Champion. So down goes that middle multi-target for him. The Yeti helps. Royal Champion does dodge the core Tesla. More Teslas actually do pop. And we've got ourselves the Lalo coming in from the Town Hall compartment. Moving in, and he's going to have to actually fight through this sweeper, which is protecting the Town Hall. Can he freeze the Town Hall and the sweeper together? What a perfect freeze spell. That is so difficult to do.
Absolutely stunning.
Wow.
So we have the loons pushing through, clips those loons through the Warden Tome, and gets them pushed along, raged up, and coming in for the multi.
Look at that tornado trap, and it actually helped Klaus. The tornado trap pulled the balloons off away from that Town Hall poison. So wow, got a little bit lucky there. So now these balloons are continuing their path right around, but the scatter shot is up, and they're all grouped together. And the pathing is not looking ideal. We do have a single target Inferno. He's got 1 balloon left. And no, Klaus looks frustrated. Down goes the balloons. And we got another defense from JX Tiger.
This is not what Queen Walkers was hoping for. This is not what they needed in this critical moment that they need to force along the 3 stars to help carry through the 1-star defense that came in for JX Tiger. This is just continuing to support the fact that JX Tiger really is one of the strongest defensive teams this weekend.
Yeah, JX Tiger is flying under the radar, but now teams are taking note of what they have been doing in this World Championship. And unfortunate, only an 85% 2-star there for Klaus, and they're going to be pushing it up to...
Way shape over yet, because we've seen a couple of 1-stars now so far. Queen Walker's just hoping that they can try and get in on that groove.
Yeah, with a 2-star, that will secure it. That will put them up to a 13-star performance, and the best Queen Walkers can get is going to be that 12. So we're going to see him at least be able to secure this Town Hall, but it looks like he's got a bunch of sneaky goblins, so he's not going to want to break this queen into the Town Hall. He just wants this queen to walk her way up and around, maybe charging into the scatter shot and having the sneaky goblins go for the Town Hall.
Absolutely, and I suspect, knowing that we don't have that many loons coming in, we're really going to try and support this one, but it is going to be quite a big hero push spread across.
Yeah, we have to see this queen, how much value she's going to get. Where is she going to go? The Tesla did pop, so it might pull this queen in a little bit. Hold on. Okay, we do still have those buildings on the top side. Ooh. The super wall breaker failed there.
Oh, so we have one more to come in for that scattershot compartment, but we still need to enter away. And I mean, we have the queen, we have the sneaky goblins to take that down. We have a blimp in the mix here as well, and I'm curious if that's going to come in from a corner area to help take on the scattershot, you know, and work this along so we can push the heroes a little bit deeper through.
Absolutely, he's waiting. Oh, I was going to say the minion. Was that going to run over to the town hall? But the Tesla was right there. Town hall now activates. Is it going to be in range of these healers? All the sneaky goblins are going in. There's the invis, and they should secure the town hall here. Brilliant job getting that value. Now here comes the king. He's moving his way. Well, actually, we've got the warden on ground with the king to help assist for the Eagle artillery as he is continuing this path around.
And that's because we only have 8 loons to actually help this through. This is relying solely on the heroes. These kind of attacks are actually very risky, but this shows how comfortable JX Tiger is in the position having that 1-star defense. But look at this so far, just forcing that queen ability, just forcing the king ability, and he still has a Grand Warden Tome as he makes his way towards the 6 o'clock compartment where the blimp is going to clear it out.
Wow, the blimp coming in late. Gonna move in. The blimp pops and damages and takes out that Archer Tower. We've already seen he surpassed the 2-star, which means no matter what, JX Tiger will be advancing to the grand finals. And we will be awaiting who is going to try to beat them 2 times in a row. Or JX Tiger, you win one more war after this, you're the new world champions. Yeah.
JX Tiger doing something that I think many people did not expect here, taking down the Queen Walkers. And you want to know what? They're doing it in style, putting up that 3-star. JX Tiger is going to finish off here with a stunning performance, 14 stars on the board against the Queen Walkers. Not many teams can have these matchups. So this is going to be an interesting one for our lower bracket winner later today. So Yuda, he knows he's in a position that he really can't change much, but I think we need to see the triple. I think we need to see that their heads are still in it and they're ready to fight back in that lower bracket.
Yeah, that lower bracket, the biggest question is, can your team put the performance, put this in the back of your mind, and then focus on the next war? We've seen a lot of teams, once they lose, and they completely fall apart and they lose it. You have a second chance. You have another opportunity in the lower bracket. One team, no matter what, will make it to the finals to have to take on JX Tiger. And if Queen Walkers are believing in that they can do it, they will pull through. But there's still so many wars to go. I cannot wait for the rest of today.
Oh, I can't either. For sure, we're going to see some more incredible action. Now, as we have the Queen charging her way along, we still have 3 more super wall breakers, one of which can use the king, be used for the King to work through into this multi-compartment, giving the Queen the allowance there straight in towards the scatter shot we're actually going to hit. But I think he would love to see her in the multi-compartment.
Look at that super wall breaker going all the way to the middle of the base, opening it up for this Queen. He knows exactly the pathing of where his wall breakers will go and just gets phenomenal value. Now that poison spell onto the super minis, that Queen is taking a massive amount of damage, forced her ability, rages her up yet again. But unfortunately, he doesn't have her ability for later in the raid here.
Yeah, but he finally brings in the Royal Champion to take on that scatter shot, which redirects the pathing of the Queen to work through into the multi. There is quite a bit of damage with the 2 expos on her, so freezes one of those up to help the loons actually for the Town Hall, which also helps the Queen for the expo, which is perfect and carries her through full health to meet up with the defending AQ.
And he makes her invisible so the Queen can take out the enemy. Queen pops that ward ability as the balloons do split. He does have a haste. His going to shoot them out of the town hall. Not just yet. The Royal Champion's making her way. She does still have her ability. And we got a 3-star from Yuda, 14. So this is a fantastic way to end the war, meaning with a 3-star, right? So they know, and Yuda is the captain. He's the team captain. He's coming in with the 3-star so he can help rally his clanmates. That's the biggest thing. Will they be able to push this behind them and now focus on the next war, Lady B?
Yeah, you know, this is not what they were expecting coming into this match. The 1-star, of course, the biggest team is really handling things well.
They are indeed. Now Tribe is starting it off here. Nebrex looking to kick this one off. Let's see what Tribe can do. We know that Tribe did a perfect war in the first round. Then they got knocked down to the lower bracket because of JX Tiger. And then when they were in the lower bracket, they got another perfect war. So Tribe Gaming have gotten 2 out of the 3 perfect wars so far here in the World Championship. Let's see if he can get the value here with that blimp landing right in front of the Town Hall with the Blizzard to help chain the Town Hall. But the problem is he's not chaining defenses behind it here.
Yeah, he's not. So let's see what he can pick up value-wise, working his way through. We do have the CC lure, which is always nice when you're bringing in blimps, because you're getting a certain value. This, of course, we want the Town Hall going down. We want some of the surrounding defenses, which we get the majority of. Air defense on the outside still remains, but an easy pickoff. But the most important thing is pulling this to a nice corner where you're not taking on too much damage to knock it out.
Hey, he did drop that poison spell, but it did a little bit of damage to the pups. I wonder if he could have maybe taken him out without that and could have had that for something else. Either way, this Ground Expo is unfortunately hitting his queen, but she will hopefully get out of range eventually, or at least the World Champion take it down, and she could get healed up. But the King, he's moving his way actually into the Eagle Artillery as the RC makes her way into that multi. There's the freeze. No. And he comes back around, so he's not going to go for that Eagle.
No, the King making a bypass back through the Queen, and he's already burned through his ability, so he is not going to get this done. The Eagle is going to stand, and Nebrax is going to have to readjust his pathing and plan for this Lalo.
That Queen hangs on to her ability. It's going to be forced by the cannon. Can he take out the enemy Queen? That's the question mark. Will he lock onto her? 1, 2, and a 3. One more shot. Yes! The enemy Queen just goes down.
Oh, gets that down by the skin of his teeth, and now sets in the Lalo again, having to worry about the repathing of this, heading over towards the Eagle, but it needs to go down. He does not want the continuous fire. But the one thing is, we have to reserve this Warden ability. We have a scatter shot, but we've got a big spread through the damage zone as well, where we expect, here we go, those traps.
Warden, red air bombs, there's the Warden. Here comes the haste. More traps probably going to be expected, but he's dodging that single target inferno. We got 50 seconds left, 5 more balloons. He's got the minions. Remember, you need to be putting up these sewer shots. This is the lower bracket. If you lose, you're going home. You cannot afford to fail here. Nebrax, can he start it off with the momentum? He's looking around. He is excited, pumping his fist. And look at Maxie coming into frame, cheering him on. What a way to start off this war here for Tribe Gaming.
Nebrax bringing it in for Tribe Gaming. This 3-star is the way they wanted to set the tone of the war. 16 seconds left. And we've got just a little bit of cleanup left to go. He can now sit back, relax, help the rest of his teammates plan, and try and keep bringing those 3 stars through.
Absolutely. Coming in, setting the tone with a 3-star is huge. And I'm expecting he had a sign as well, showing his support for the fellow co-casters in the Clash of Clans community. But here we go. Indeed, he is the first attacker coming in with that Queen Charge Dragon Rider using this battle blimp. What do we got? Yetis or Sneaky Goblins? He probably likes to go Sneaky Goblins, yes. The reason why taking Sneaky Goblins here is because then you don't have to invest a spell, typically a raid spell, to take out that Town Hall.
Yeah, and often we'll see that if the single targeting Inferno is a little bit closer in proximity, and it would relate to the pathing that you want to get out of your heroes within it. So not really the case in this one, as we have the single targeting Inferno just a little bit further up, and will likely be contended with working through. Now the Queen has this beautiful opening. Look, we have this nice long line channel. So I'm curious if the King is going to cut in to take on the scatter shot.
Yeah, we'll have to see with the Yeti set in the funnel. The Queen can walk her way right on into the multi, but Tribe Gaming is known for these channels. You know they've definitely tested Queen charges down these channels here, so let's see if he can get this value. Queen can't reach this air defense, so he's going to have to... Oh, wait, he made that section invisible. Queen steps in for the AD, and she does actually come back to go in for the gold sword. So that invisibility spell was fantastic. But is the timing of this headhunter right with a... Oh, down it goes.
Oh, nicely placed traps. Hold off that headhunter, which means that Queen's going to continue taking on quite a bit of fire as soon as she gets in range. Here comes the King to take on the scattershot compartment. We do have the Skellies. We've got the Teslas. We don't have a Valk to help this one out. But can he still do it? Because we still have the storages working around.
Yeah, that Queen is continuing her path straight into that middle multi-target Inferno. This King with the Warden ability to protect all this area down here. That Queen doesn't look like there's red air bombs. They're seeking air mines to take out these healers as this Queen is continuing right down this alley, taking out all of that value. And there's the jump. Get ready for the Eternal Dome to protect all of these barbarians.
Oh, very nice. That King getting some extra power out of this, taking care of the cleanup. Queen right there in the core, taking down the defending AQ. Royal Champion needs to pick off this multi-targeting Inferno. Now, the King was meant to work in towards with the Royal Champion, but he still provided some excellent tank.
This is looking fantastic with the Dragon Riders coming in from the right side. That Queen is still alive. Does have the Royal Champion ability. She'll be able to help finish off this backside here. We have the King that did just go down. RC's ability, down goes the cannon, down goes the Arch Tower, but he's got the Queen. He's got the Dragon Riders, but now the question is time. Did he drop these minions a little bit too late? Let's keep our eye on this. Uh-oh. Hang on, 20 seconds.
This is a wide spread.
Wait a second. Dragon Riders, the Royal Champion, 12, 10 seconds. No, he can't get this.
No, too wide of a spread.
No.
What remains. Juan will come in with some beautiful percentage, but it will not be enough time for the 3-star. This is indeed a time fill. 96% 2-star, though. Really nice position to be in. If you're definitely. Now, we have Maxie coming in. So he was there. He was celebrating earlier with that 3-star. Now with the pressure on him to try and keep this going, because they don't want to give any bit of an opening, any bit of opportunity to Badzinger, knowing that they will quickly take advantage of it. So Maxie opting to go in with the Queen Charge Drag Rider. We know that Tribe Gaming loves this approach. So knowing that Badzinger would likely expect it, let's see if they can find a way to hold strong. Yeah, Maxie, out of his last 62 attacks, he's attacked with the Queen Charge Dragon Riders 30 out of them, so almost 50% of the time. So he knows his attack strategy so well. Let's see if he can keep this Queen alive through this Town Hall. Will she be stepping into it, taking quite a bit of damage? Down goes this Air Expo. Oh my goodness, look at all this damage here. Ooh, lots of damage incoming, but able to continue working through, carrying on that ability. Drops the invisibility spell just to keep the defenses off of her. Get those headhunters wrapping away. Single. Oh, grazes. Oh, wow. Keeping that Queen ability intact is huge. Get ready for another Invis and or a freeze. A Rage needs to keep that Queen going. The Eagle Artillery is now locked down. Can she get to the single, but is requiring to use all these spells in order to do it? Yeah, these freezes will not be available now for the back end of the base, for the scatter shot that remains there. But it's very important to keep your Queen alive when you're investing 5 healers into the mix. Stone Slimer coming in to tank for the initial scatter shot, so we can try and delay this Warden ability just a little bit later through, especially since we have to get through the defending AQ on that backside. Absolutely, that Archer Queen back there is going to be a huge threat, but these Dragon Riders perfectly timed that Warden ability to get all this value. The double sinking air mine right there in the core, surviving all that. The Queen is getting the top side air defense. He is liking this so far. There's the RC ability with the Rage, getting right through this enemy Queen as the Dragon Riders are pushing their way towards the scatter shot. The Queen takes out all that value, and Maxie's looking good. The only problem here is again about the time and the cleanup with that core clan castle. He makes them invisible. They're going over to the scatter shot. He is pumping his fist. He excited, and Tribe Gaming is looking to put a second 3-star on the board here. They are raring raring to go, going 2 for 2. Maxie knows that he's keeping his team through and through. They want that perfect war. It might be a difficult feat, but for now, they're going to continue to hold that 1-star lead.
Oh, he is sweating, yeah, giving the hearts. Let's go and give the hearts back to Maxie in the chat if you have the